So my name is Bisarul Hassan, and I am making demonstration video for processing tweets data and analyzing tweets data in Neo4j. So initially we have a data set which is in this format at the right side, and um, I initially converted it according to 50 tweets format. And then further, um, I used Regex to remove um, object ID and number long instances in the dataset. So after using Regex, I got this as finalized dataset. Um, then I further took it into, so basically, this was the regex I used to remove object ID, number long for ID, and number long for source user ID, number long for source user ID string. In the next part, I built a base model um, in Neo4j. So let's just dive into Neo4j to see um, how it goes. So initially, I run this query. So every time I run this query, all the nodes and all the instances are deleted in this, including relationships. So in first, I built the tweet node um, using epoch library um, in batch sizes 500, so it can be easily processed. In the next step, we created link nodes. Um, it is taken from appendix. We didn't use expanded URL in this link node. We will be using this uh, in the next nodes. So similarly, this link node points towards the tweet. Sorry, it has a relationship. Tweet contains link node. And then if we go further, I created user node, um, hashtag node, source node, and to look at how the um, what's the schema of it. So this is basically user, and then this is tweet, and this is our hashtag. Um, these are the relationships we have built using these nodes. Um, in further step, I used retweet distinct nodes code to develop this relation with the tweet. The tweets which, so basically there is an attribute verb. If it is shared, then the tweet is retweeted. Otherwise, it's a normal post. So using that, we have designed this code. And similarly, for the retweeted tweets, I've written code for link, source, hashtag, and users. So yeah. So after this, our first problem appears, in which we were supposed to identify top number of posts for sites, and we use this query. And seems like Twitter for iPhone has the most number of posts. And furthermore, we tested this for number of users as well, as stated in the question statement. So the problem one without users is without implementing, without taking consider the number of users. If we take number of users into consideration, these are the results. Moving on to problem number two, we extracted usernames for for retweet count greater than 50. And these are the top hashtags. um, Moreover, we in problems 3 we found the shortest part for user preferred name lucky in Sivan to hashtag I am so sick, and these are the results. um, in part 3 we we added another node to the model, which is domain. So we wanted to see the real state .com.au thing in how a number of users are connected with those. So we added more code, like we added one more node which is linked with um, a link and our link. So basically in here we have used Twitter entities URL and expanded URLs as mentioned on the forum. um, yeah, so uh, this is the schema for the graph model. Furthermore, I wrote this query. It was not working for me somehow. Um, and then to in part 3D, I created the code. And yeah, so basically in part 3D, we linked the link with the domain in part 3, and then further the domain is being owned by an organization, and it has an occurrence in the industry. So looking at our graph data model, so if we look at some tweets, um, let's just quickly give it names. So basically it has text. If we open up a tweet, it has a user, and then a tweet is this retweet is a retweet of this. If we can see, do it for, so they are basically retweets. And the source is basically same for both of these tweets. It's Twitter for iPhone. And if we look at the link is this. We took it for expanded URL. Also, the user is Abrisono Sanu. So if we further look at the um, this tweets by this user, where he has tweeted these number of tweets. And furthermore, if we look at um, some other tweet, um, it has interconnectivity with Twitter web client. And if we explore some other um, tweet, for example, we can also look at the hashtag. So these hashtags, these three tweets have used this hashtag. And if we look at it, if it has used other hashtags as well, and it's uh, mentioning this URL. So yeah, we can explore all the relationship between tweets, their users, um, what are the hashtags, which hashtags has been posted by which users and which tweets. So we can explore all the relationships and analyze how Twitter can be further enhanced. Thank you so much.